South Korean President Lee Jae-myung visited the White House on Monday for his first summit with U.S. President Donald Trump. The talks focused on strengthening economic ties and working together for peace on the Korean Peninsula. Kim Jong Un was a central topic. Trump said he has a great relationship with the North Korean leader and hopes to meet him again this year. Lee told Trump that Kim will be waiting for such a meeting and urged the U.S. president to help end division on the peninsula. Speaking in Korean, Lee added, "I hope you can bring peace to the Korean Peninsula. Build a Trump Tower in North Korea so I can play golf there." Trump, who has already met Kim 3 times, said, "Someday I'll see him. I look forward to that. He was very good with me."
Kim Jong Un and I had a very good relationship, as you remember, and still do. We became very friendly. Respect. It was great respect. I have a very good relationship. I understand him. I spent a lot of free time with him talking about things that we probably aren't supposed to talk about. And, I get along with him really well. I think he has a country of great potential, tremendous potential. I look forward to meeting with Kim Jong Un in the appropriate future.
He also suggested the U.S. should take ownership of the land that hosts its 8,500 troops in South Korea. "We built a massive base there. South Korea contributed, but I'd like to see us own it," Trump said. Lee, elected in June after the impeachment of former President Yoon Suk-yeol, framed his visit as a chance to heal the wounds of division and war. Since taking office, he has tried to open dialogue with Pyongyang, but North Korea has rejected his overtures. During the summit, Lee stressed that Trump could act as peacemaker. "You are the only one who can solve tensions between North and South," he said, calling Trump's earlier efforts a rare achievement in global peace. The leaders also discussed trade and defense. South Korean firms announced investments worth $150 billion in the U.S., including shipbuilding, auto manufacturing, and aviation deals. Korean Air pledged to buy over 100 Boeing planes, while Hyundai boosted its U.S. investment to $26 billion. Lee's delegation branded the shipbuilding plan, "Make America Shipbuilding Great Again, Masga," echoing Trump's campaign slogan. Trump has pushed Seoul to share more of its defense burden and accept new trade terms. Last month, he reduced tariffs on South Korean imports from 25% to 15% after Seoul promised major investments and energy purchases. Still, tensions remain over Trump's America First policies and his calls for South Korea to play a larger role in containing China. Ahead of Lee's arrival, Trump unsettled the talks with a Truth Social post, warning of a purge or revolution in South Korea, referencing church raids linked to investigations into former First Lady Kim Jong-un. When asked later, he said, "I'm sure it's a misunderstanding, but I heard intel about raids on churches."
I heard from intel that there was a raid on churches. We're going to talk about that later. I haven't spoken about it yet, but will we meet? And, that would be too bad if that's the case. But I did hear that from intel, that there was a raid on churches, closing some churches. So we'll talk about that later. I could ask you now if you want.
Despite those distractions, the summit gave Lee a stage to promote South Korea's interests and to position himself as a leader willing to pursue reconciliation with the North. In a lighthearted moment, he handed Trump 2 cowboy hats, a custom golf putter, and a model of a turtle ship. He joked again that a Trump Tower in Pyongyang would allow him to play golf there. Trump responded warmly, "We'll have talks. He'd like to meet with me. We look forward to making relations better." That's all for now from Global Pulse Unplugged. Stay sharp, stay informed, and we'll see you next time.